threat of disaster is never pleasant.
Welcome to the Casual Preppers podcast.
These safety measures are essential.
The only place for prepping, survival, and entertainment.
This will be your source of survival instructions and information. Every member of the family must be coached in the business of survival.
Here are your hosts, Cam and Kobe.
Take number 2.
Yeah.
I messed up, guys.
Yeah.
I forgot to hit record. This is the second time we've done this open.
I'm sick of this episode already.
I hate it, but we're here anyways.
I already know what you're going to say.
Yeah, I've been through this before. Cameron, we're freaking excited. What's going on?
So there's enough time still for you to get some gifts for your loved ones, but geared towards prepping.
Yeah.
So we've got for you the 2020 Prepper Christmas Guide.
Gift guide.
Guide.
You were close, man. You were so close.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, usually, like we said, in
How
years,
to get through Christmas. It's a guide about.
Yeah. In years past, we've kind of brought like crazy new fancy survival gear, but this is actually real gear that we have in studio
This
today.
isn't fake stuff. It's real.
We're
We've tried
excited.
it all.
Yeah. Cam, most subscription boxes are full of samples and junk you'll never use, but not Battle Box. It's the monthly subscription box for men, full of solid gear for adventure seekers, survivalists, outdoor enthusiasts, and casual preppers. Each month, Battle Box sends you the coolest selection of hand-picked outdoor survival and everyday carry gear, all valued at far more than what you normally pay. You never know what's in the next box, but here's a sampling of what users received this month. The Fox Edge Done Deal Fixed Blade. You can cut anything with it.
Looks amazing.
Yeah,
Sharp.
it's sharp.
Thinks
Very
it's a
sharp.
knife.
Sharp as it gets. And then the Outdoor Life Emergency Survival Manual.
It looks legit.
It's a coffee table book if I ever saw one.
Yeah.
All this badassness starts at just $30 a month. They've shipped almost 1 million boxes, and they won Best Men's Subscription Box of 2017. Our listeners get a free knife when you sign up at trybattlebox.com/casualpreppers. That is trybattlebox.com/casualpreppers. You get your first battle box plus a free knife at trybattlebox.com/casualpreppers. And guys, many of the items we have today came from Battle Box, so just so you know,
Majority of all my gear is like
stuff.
Battle Box
It's
stuff.
freaking good stuff.
Listener reviews starts now.
Sweet dreams and canned corn.
Yeah, it sounds like a book maybe about your life.
Oh, I want to read about that. What's that all about?
Sweet dreams, canned corn, life of Cameron Hardy.
Yeah.
I'll read that.
John Billy Bob.
Unauthorized biography of Cam Hardy.
I don't often drift off to sleep listening to two men with southern accents discussing Bigfoot or Colts, but when I do, it's going to be Cam and Kobe.
No doubt, no doubt.
Their banter helps me sleep soundly and dream of Grandma's pantry, battle boxes, and hairy buttholes. Trying to
Good.
read it without messing up. That's too funny. I normally wake up scared, confused, a little sweaty, and I have a strong southern accent for about an hour.
That might be cancer. I don't know.
Better get your butthole looked at.
Yeah.
These boys know their stuff, or at least they Googled really nice. Like, I've learned a thing or two from them, and what was it again?
I think you learned too, or something like that.
I learned you
got
too.
cut off.
Yeah, the thing,
Is what it is.
whatever you said was great.
It was perfect.
It rounded it off real
Yeah.
well.
Thank you, bro. If you guys want to be part of this portion of the podcast, go to iTunes, go to Facebook, go to the Kindle book on Amazon. And what was the thing we were doing earlier?
What are the truth of the wise?
What are the device?
What
Yeah,
are
so
the kid at the Kindle book?
I've got that all in my head. Anyways, leave us a 5-star review and make
Do
it
something.
awesome.
It's a mad, mad world.
Yep.
Here, I'll tell you the most important one.
Okay,
first,
go ahead.
Okay?
Go ahead.
Number one worst thing that's going to happen next year.
Uh-oh.
McDonald's Happy Meals could get more expensive.
No.
Yep.
Uh-uh.
McDonald's is eliminating a 2-decade-old deal with its franchisees that subsidize
What the device?
the price of Happy Meal toys for customers. That could mean price your Happy Meals next year. Beginning next year, McDonald's will stop issuing a roughly $300 per month contribution to each of its 14,000 U.S. restaurants, called the Happy Meal Rent and Service Fee. So, they told the franchisees the subsidy is no longer fueling growth the way it once was. So, that means will result in a Happy Meal being 20 cents more next year. What
Uncool.
a bunch of shiz.
But, you know, you guys have forewarning, so you can start budgeting for it now.
I'd start. I just save up your
Yeah.
Happy Meals.
Yeah.
I just order a few.
Yeah.
They won't go bad. You don't
Order a bunch
You
now.
don't have to freeze them or anything.
No,
Just
they're
leave
good.
them out.
As long as it's room temperature, you're fine.
Heat 'em up.
Yeah,
In the
so
microwave.
start budgeting for your extra 20 cents for your Happy Meals. That's bogus, man.
Yeah, it's stupid.
So the one we got this article sent to us probably 150,000 times last week or this week. Was it this week? I don't even know. But it says former Israeli space security chief says extraterrestrials exist, and Trump knows about it.
Knew it.
Ah,
Guy knows everything.
what? So a former Israeli space security chief has sent eyebrows shooting heavenward by saying that Earthlings have been in contact with extraterrestrials from a galactic federation.
No.
That's really official.
Isn't Star Trek the Federation?
United Federation of Planets. Right?
I think it is.
It's probably the same thing, but this is a galactic federation. That's all I know.
Okay. Klingons and stuff?
Yeah. The unidentified flying objects have asked not to publish that they are here. Humanity is not ready yet.
No.
I don't
And
know
your
what-
media sucks. It's
Yeah.
fake.
Yeah. So he said
However they talk.
he said the cooperation agreements have been signed between species, including an underground base in the depths of Mars where there are American astronauts and alien
Death
representatives.
Star. I knew it was a
know,
Death
dude.
Star.
I know. There's an agreement between the U.S. and government and the aliens. They signed a contract with us to do experiments here, he said.
Oh, great.
Yeah. And Donald Trump was aware of it, and he was on the verge of revealing this information, but was asked not to in order to prevent mass hysteria because everything was going so great. I mean, everything's like perfect here. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
United States, everybody's just like chill. Everything's going great. It's
Do
like,
not
this
get
is not
people all riled up.
We don't want to
over
rile
this.
anybody up, okay?
Yeah.
Don't say
We're
anything
getting over
about-
COVID.
Yeah.
Elections.
Everybody's doing
mass.
good. Yeah. So I wonder though, if he does really know, is he gonna like January 21st to be like, all right, guys, I can say whatever I want now. You
That's
know?
true. He should have said it.
And maybe he might say it
Maybe
just
would've
as soon as Biden is
Sworn in.
Sworn in.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah. Yeah.
You said I know something you don't know, Biden.
Yeah. Oh boy, you're gonna find out soon.
Don't be scared.
Don't be scared. I'll hold your hand.
He's
That's what
probably
Trump
talking
sounds like.
with him right now.
Beautiful.
I'm gonna overrun.
Beautiful. I
can't do a Trump.
I
one
can't either. I don't know why we haven't figured it out in
I
4
don't know.
years.
We haven't tried
Dum-dums.
enough.
We're dum-dums. Anyways,
Dum
Cam,
dum.
we're really excited about this. Like we said, in the past, we brought you insane gear that really doesn't help out with Christmas at all.
No, it's expensive and doesn't exist.
It doesn't exist. You can't buy it. And it has never been made. So, but today we decided, look, let's get some real stuff that we have in our
use.
preps. We
We
used
love.
it. We love.
That's great.
Let's do it. So the first one is one that Cam and I both actually have, and we both purchased with our own money.
We did. I did.
I think. Maybe not.
I
Maybe I,
think
got it for free.
You got one for free.
But
I purchased because I loved yours so much.
Exactly. Yeah.
And you didn't give it to me.
I didn't give it to you. No. And it is the Biolite Solar Home 620.
Yeah. Mine's in use.
Cam.
Use it every day.
Yeah, where's yours?
It's in
Tell
my
us about
shed.
it.
My
It's in
tool
a shed.
shed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You them boys have been whacking off in my tool shed.
And it's it works freaking great.
It's great. Yeah, so if you don't know what the Biolite Solar Home 620 is, it's basically a self-contained solar lighting system. And it's really cool. So it has a
It's
6
basically
watt.
a solar home 620.
That's basically what it is. 6-watt solar panel, and it connects to this control box that you have here, which is really cool. 3 overhead lights. One of them actually has a motion sensor. And then it has wall-mounted switches, so it has like 18-foot daisy chains between these lights, and then the switches actually have really long cables to them too, so you can actually mount them to the
I'm
wall.
pretty sure the cables will go around the earth 2 or 3 times.
A couple of times.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's flat, so it's
Like Kobe could have a light in his house, me
Yeah.
in my house.
we've been thinking about that.
Yeah. I'll just flick it like
Yeah.
Morse code it.
Yeah, exactly.
Good idea.
And then the control box is really cool because it actually is a radio and an MP3 player, and it's a USB charger.
And a shelf, basically.
Yeah, and a shelf,
It's
yeah.
got a little cubby in it.
Yeah, it's really cool, man. Yeah, so you could plug in your phone and actually put it on the shelf.
Yeah.
Really cool.
Yeah, it is.
Cool,
really
cool feature there. Here's
my youngest is like he like beelines it to it.
Does he?
Pushes all the buttons, gets
Yeah.
the radio playing.
So the way I use this is basically a prep for me in case of a long-term power outage.
Yeah.
If there's a long-term power outage, I don't have to worry about lighting in my house, or at
No.
least on one level of my house, right?
Right.
I could throw this thing up, and it doesn't take long to put it up. You could.
No,
put it up-
it was
Yeah.
super easy,
It-
especially in time lapse.
And I actually set it up once where I didn't even put the solar panel on my roof. I just put it in a southern facing window.
Yeah.
and it worked just fine.
That's the one thing, like a lot of these little solar panel kits that you get, the solar panel's garbage.
They're garbage, yeah.
It'd take you 7 years to freaking get a charge.
Yeah.
But no, these charge really well.
Yeah, it's a fantastic thing. Here's the catch with this, and I didn't realize this before I put it on my list. You can't really buy it right now.
Yeah. But
Unless you're in
Santa-
the UK. Yeah, maybe Santa.
Santa doesn't need to buy stuff.
Yeah, so if you want to write a letter to Santa, maybe that would work. But,
Dear Santa,
dear
need
Santa,
solar home 620.
I've been a good prepper this year.
I'm a little country boy.
Oh, yeah. Those letters, man. Don't come in and pinch my...
Don't send me a dirty doll, but I kind of want a
I
doll.
kind of want a dog.
Mom and Dad said I can't have a doll.
Yeah. So if you are in the UK, I actually saw that there's a few available in the UK.
Because there's plenty of sun in the UK.
Yeah, exactly.
No clouds.
No
or
clouds or nothing. But once it comes back, to the Biolite website, it's like $150, which is so well worth that price. It's so awesome. And Cam and I have a lot of products actually from Biolite.
Their stuff it's great.
Yeah.
Like, it's quality, it works,
Mhm.
and I had a chance to talk to the CEO of the company, the little interview thing,
Yeah.
and like super nice. And like their whole goal is to make their products better,
Mhm.
and then they send a huge portion overseas to like the countries,
Yeah.
like Africa and stuff. They have
Yeah,
tons.
this right
of this
here has
stuff.
actually been
I think that's like their
used
biggest
in
thing
Africa
that they
a
use
lot.
for
Yeah.
lighting in those countries.
Yep.
So great company.
good.
So good that I have 2 items on my list.
Oh, you do? Oh,
Yeah.
good.
Let's talk
Anyways.
about the next one, huh?
Yeah, let's do it.
How much was that one again? Like
$150.
$150, you can find it.
Yeah, $150.
So I've probably posted 4 or 5 pictures on this thing.
Have
This
you?
is like one of my favorites, the Biolite Fire Pit.
Oh, yes, yeah.
And you would think, I can start a fire and you don't have to use it,
Mm-hmm.
as a prepper. Yeah, you're right. You can start a fire however many times you want. I don't care. But
Doesn't matter,
this
yeah.
thing makes life so much easier.
Yeah.
Like when we took it down on the beach or on the seabed.
Yeah.
What was that? A riverbed that
Yeah.
was dried up.
Mhm.
It's super fast to get a fire going, and then so I can't bring it in here. It's pretty big, but it has like tons of little micro holes all the way through it, and then it has a big battery pack and a fan, so it basically works kind of like a little blast furnace. And it has different modes, and it's Bluetooth, so you can just like use your phone, crank the fan up, and it intensifies the heat, but it forces all the smoke up.
Yeah, so that's
So-
the bad thing about a fire sometimes, like a campfire.
Yeah.
The freaking smoke.
Yeah.
It's always in
So
your
if you want to
face.
just go out a little bit with friends or your family and just get a fire going real quick, roast some stuff.
Yeah.
And then not smell like you rolled around in the charcoal all night.
Yeah.
And then this is the thing. It's awesome. I take it with me camping, and my kids, like, they don't even want a regular fire. They want this thing.
They want to buy a light.
You can charge your phone off from it. You can plug a light into it, like, because that battery pack can be used for other things. But yeah, they have like all kinds of accessories for it. You can put like a hibachi grill on it.
That's cool.
You can get like they have a new cover and a cast iron grill that you can put
that's
on
cool.
it. And it has all these different attachments to like help spread the heat and stuff. You got like a pad, and you got a solar charging case that you can wrap it in so it's charging while you're...
What?
Yeah, that's the case I want.
That's cool.
Anyways, super freaking cool, and I'm not even kidding you. Everybody that's seen me use it, like they're like, "Whoa, you're the coolest kid ever."
Yeah, you do look cool with it.
But they're like, "What is that thing?" And I showed, I've taken it all over, and it works super well. So anyway.
The only downside to it, so I really love my Biolite camp stove too. Right?
Yes.
So that's another item we didn't put on this list, but so basically it's a little unit, looks like a big old pop can kind of thing, and you build a fire in it. It has a attached battery pack which actually charges from the heat of the fire.
Yeah, that's what's freaking amazing.
So I wish that the fire pit did that same thing too, but it doesn't. You actually have to charge
no,
it.
and
right?
I actually told him that. I was like, the only thing is I wondered why it didn't charge. And he said the size of the battery pack and the actual material that it charges the battery, he says it's expensive. So the fire pit itself is $250.
So what
you
have
can
been,
see it like on sale around $225 to
Yeah.
$250 on their website. It's actually back ordered now too.
Is it?
But you can find it on other stores. I've seen it on like Ray.com.
Yeah.
But REI.
REI.
I said Ray.
Ray.
Anyway.
Yeah.
But you can find it on there. But yeah, he said it would probably have brought it over $500 with that charge.
Doesn't make sense.
So
Yeah.
But he's
Maybe-
like, that's a cool idea. Maybe we can get a smaller version. But they're just cool. They're coming out with cool stuff. I know that they're bringing out like a portable solar battery pack.
That's cool.
And I'm gonna want it.
Yeah,
because they just
for sure.
do really good with that stuff.
That's awesome. Yeah. Again, I think we have
Biolite Fire Pit. Go
we have
check it out.
one more Biolite item later, right? I think
We do.
Okay, perfect. So my next one is such a cool item, and I have several of these. So I actually kept this one in the package. We can pull it out if we need to. But the Zippo Typhoon matches. If you're looking for a weatherproof match kit, this is by far. We've used so many of them, right? We've used a ton of them. This one is the best. Like, you won't find a better one.
Nope.
I don't think, anyways.
It's got like a keg of powder on the matchstick.
I don't know how they do it, to be
I don't
honest.
either.
Yeah, they are absolutely the best. So you can get these on Amazon right now for $16. But also, if you go to the Battle Box website, they have them for $13. So,
If you have that in your kit and you don't get a fire going, you deserve to die.
yeah, there's you don't deserve to live, and
It's basically like
natural selection and all.
powdered gasoline.
It is absolutely insane. So you get the match kit, which gets 15 matches, and then you get the tube, which is actually really cool too. So
Yeah,
then
the
it
tube
has-
is sweet.
Yeah, it has strike pads and all this kind of stuff. So the tube has a lid and a storage chamber, and it's water resistant. It actually has O-ring seals inside.
Yeah, there's like, you could use it for other things.
Yeah, so when you're done with
Store
the
your
matches,
pills in there.
exactly, pills and
Maybe a little, like 3 ounces of Coke. You pour in there.
cornflakes. I don't know. Stuff them in there. You can do whatever, anything you want. Cottage cheese.
That's exactly what
This is my cottage cheese.
Yeah, I used up all the matches. I want to take these cottage
Let me
cheese.
show you what I do with it now. Pop it out and just start eating cottage cheese out of it.
Even in the bottom that has the cap over the striker, you
Yeah.
could put a little pepper and salt. And you just dump it in there.
Perfect. It's great.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah.
It's the best waterproof match you can get.
Yeah, it's fantastic. So the matches are like 4 inches long, and they will
I wonder
burn.
if the matches themselves are pretty water resistant because they're
They are-
thick and they're like
No, they are absolute. You can actually put them in the water
and they'll burn all.
and then bring them back out, and they'll come back to life.
I believe it. It's freaking.
No, I'm not joking you. That's
Like, you can
exactly
put
what
it
does.
out and
you
it'll
can
start-
put it out and it'll come back.
That's like. I bet you that's some of
Magic.
the info we got from the Mars Federation.
Yeah,
of
100% is.
aliens.
Yeah. So they're windproof, they're water resistant, they're quick lighting,
Fireproof.
Yeah, fireproof. They float in the water. Obviously, this thing will float in the water and it'll keep your matches dry.
Yeah,
I mean, that's a
have
huge
really
thing.
liked that thing.
Reusable, obviously. What other kind of things do I want to say about this? It's
Get one.
yeah, it's perfect for like your bug out bag or an
How
EDC
much does that
kit.
cost? I've always wondered.
$13.
That's it?
Yeah, you can get them
You're
on Battle
dumb.
Box for
Don't waste your time.
$13.
Don't
yeah,
waste your time.
you gotta get it, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. Those matches can survive being submerged in water or rain. So if it's actually raining at the time,
And this is outside the container.
yes,
So freaking
it's
cool.
not even. That's not just inside the container. Yeah,
So you like
outside.
dude, triple protection.
Exactly. So if you're looking for matches for a kit, look no further. This is what you should get. Like, don't mess with the Yuko stuff. Don't mess with
I agree.
anything else. They're not worth it because I actually burned my damn arm on one. If you watch
The
the
matchstick.
yeah.
The head of it broke off and like
landed directly on
Kobe's
my
now
arm.
branded.
Yeah. So go with the Zippo because I've never been branded by this brand.
I wish I were.
I wish I were too. I'd take it any
Zippo.
day of the week.
I'm on by Zippo.
So Zippo Typhoon matches.
Typhoon.
13 to $16.
Cool. Worth it. Totally worth it.
Yeah.
Okay, here's the third item from Biolite.
Okay.
So when this first came out, I was like, oh, a headlamp. And, I was not very impressed. I didn't have it in my hand, but I remember them like making a big deal about releasing their own headlamp, and I was like, whoop-de-doo, there's a ton of headlamps
Yeah.
out there. Amazon has 1 billion of them.
Yeah, at least.
So I think these were sent to us to try, huh?
Yes. They
I
actually sent these to
use
us.
this exclusively as my headlamp.
Yeah.
One, it's super comfortable.
And
The
how many
battery pack-
headlamps? We probably have
I have at
20
least,
headlamps.
Yeah, we do.
We've had so many of them sent to us.
So yeah, it's not like I haven't tried 1 billion of them.
yeah.
This one is by far my favorite. It's comfortable. The charge stays like forever. It has an max output of 330 lumen. The thing I like too is it's got it's got the little red light so you don't bug your eyeballs when you're out looking at stars or whatever. And then it also, you can light up just the one side, or you do there's 2 different lights. One's like a rectangle and then the other one a little square. So you can increase it to full brightness, and it is super bright for
It's
a
way bright,
teeny
man.
tiny little headlamp. my wife uses it, and you can dim it and everything.
Let me see that.
She uses it pretty often when she'll ride her bike to work sometimes, and has to come home in the dark, and she'll use it.
What I like about it, it's not like this big old bulky light on the front of your forehead that like flops
it's
around.
super smooth, and it tilts and everything. Like, so you can kind of angle it down towards your feet or more outward. So it has a max output.
Output.
That's a mess output. 330 lumen. It has that red night vision. Front panel tilts down 40 hours on low setting, 3.5 hours on high.
40 hours?
Yeah.
Crap.
Recharge via micro USB, available in 4 colors. It's $60. I think they have a sale going right now. I'm telling you, they have a more advanced one now. I think it's like the 720 or something like that, 730. But like this one for the price is the best. Like, I love it. And so I think you should go get it.
You should. Absolutely. Yeah. So that's our last BioLite item. We promise there's going to be no more.
Yeah, we love them.
That was it. So the next one that I've got is, actually I'm carrying it today.
BioLite's not even sponsoring this podcast.
Yeah, I know. Is the Leatherman Skeletool. And it is probably my favorite EDC item that I own, just because it's so versatile. I love multi-tools, but I hate the bulk of them sometimes.
I do too.
They're just so big. I don't like keeping them in my
I
pocket.
can feel the weight of the one I have in my backpack.
And a regular Leatherman, I don't really like looking like that dude that has a Leatherman on his
the little leather case
all the time. You know,
looks like a leather man.
Yeah, that's a leather man. That guy's a man, but that's a leather man. But the Skeletool is kind of stripped down, and that's why I like it. And this is actually another item we got in a battle box, which I'm super happy
about. And it came in handy for me out in, like, my car broke down. The battery wouldn't start, and I had to take the terminals off.
Yeah.
So I use
this,
I'm glad
it's
I had
great.
it.
It's 5 ounces. So that's the nice thing. It's super light. It has a knife. It has a bit driver. It has pliers. It has the needle nose pliers, regular pliers, hardwire cutters, wire cutters. Has the knife, and it has the carabiner / bottle opener here. Yeah. And then it has the bit driver. So as you can see, it has the bit driver
Leatherman
here.
stuff, I've actually had, like, my needle noser break. Just send it into them, and they'll
give
replace
you a new
it
one.
or fix it.
It's insane. So it has
a great company.
Yeah, the regular bit driver here, and there's a bit that kind of sticks in the handle, which is really cool.
Oh, right.
And you can switch them out for whatever you need. And then
It really is so, like, carrying so much EDC gear in one thing.
And like I said, you got the regular pliers, and you got the wire cutters there. And then when you
and it feels like an EDC knife.
It does. It feels like an EDC knife, and then it obviously has the regular knife on there that has half serrated
Great.
blade.
Now this is gonna get taken down.
I know. But I'm just saying, if you're looking for an EDC, some EDC gear, or if you're looking for
that would
a
be
present.
A stellar gift for somebody that's like kind of into preparedness or anything. Not even that.
You won't be disappointed. And I found it directly from Leatherman for like $48.
That's a sweet deal.
And I'm pretty sure that Battle Box has them as well. I don't know what the price is on Battle Box, but they usually will have these as well. But I've heard nothing but good things from listeners on these. There's so many people that are like, oh yeah, that's what I carry every day.
Yeah, it makes sense. It's got everything in one thing.
Like, I almost have to like make myself carry something else.
A knife. Because you're just getting a knife only.
Yeah. I'm like,
with the other stuff.
Why would I do that when I have this? You know what I mean? So yeah, that's the Leatherman Skeletool.
I love it.
I do too, man. It's hard to beat. Cam, do you want to talk about our sponsor?
Do you want to do that now?
Yeah, it's a good time.
No, it isn't.
Yeah, we're right in the middle. It's a great time.
We're not in the middle.
We are in the middle.
I was going to get to that, and then it was part of my thing.
Okay, then we can wait.
We're going to wait.
We're going to wait. That's fine.
So, because I'm going to go right into my EDC knife.
Oh, perfect. Good.
So, we've gotten a lot of EDC knives over the days.
Yes. Not enough, but you would think it would be enough.
Not enough. And there's a few that stand out.
Yep.
And I honestly, for some reason, always go back to the old Boker.
Mm-hmm.
This one, I think it came in a battle box. But
possibly, yeah.
It has the shape of a knife that I like. It's narrow. It has a good clip on it. It doesn't feel like it rips your hand apart in your pocket. That's the other thing I hate.
Yeah.
There's the ones that are all like cool design,
Craggly.
and you reach in there to get some change and tear your pinky fingernail
Knuckles
off.
are all bloody.
Yeah, so this one, it's just solid, and it's super sharp. It's like my favorite EDC. So it's the Boker Quaken.
I don't know.
Mini flipper folding knife.
And it's freaking, the action on it, the flipper is like butter.
Yeah, it is.
It
It's
is
probably the best
smooth.
one.
Yeah, super smooth.
And I've cut my finger with this one.
Of course.
That's a test for all preppers.
Yeah.
But yeah, anyways, if you want a good, like, high quality, comfortable EDC knife.
Low profile. That's
Yes.
what I like about an EDC knife too. I don't like
it is
huge.
very low profile.
Yeah.
And so it is a little expensive. It's $100 to $160 depending on where you're looking for it. But
Is it
they
that
have
much?
they have a whole bunch of different types of them. There's one that's like titanium, and I think the titanium one's close to $160.
Okay.
But anyways, for $100, I mean, if you want for that special someone that
Yeah.
you want to impress them,
A nice one.
it's worth it. Honestly,
Yeah.
like it's expensive, yes, but I think for the quality you're getting, because there's so many out there that I see, I'm like, that's expensive.
And it
This
doesn't-
one I would
doesn't impress.
probably not feel so bad about because I like it that much.
And we've gotten several Bokers, and they've all been pretty dang good.
Yeah, it's good.
All the
company.
ones that we've
they have
got
some
have been great.
steak knives I want.
Oh, really?
That'd be sweet.
That would be sweet. Okay, so my next is the Sawyer Mini, and I actually didn't. I brought the micro squeeze with me. I didn't have the regular Mini, but if you're a prepper and you're looking for gifts for preppers, what is better than a Sawyer Mini? It's hard to find a better
They're really
gift.
Yeah.
And especially if you're looking to kind of save some money because they're not that expensive, right?
No.
And
they're tiny.
They're tiny, and the great thing about them, they're tiny. They're really lightweight, so they're great for any type of kit. You know, it's like 99.999% of bacteria and all that kind of protozoa. You know, COVID, 97% of the COVID. And so it's just 100,000 gallons of water for $20.
That's insane.
What kind of world are we living in? This
Yeah.
has to come from aliens too. I'm almost positive the aliens made this because 100,000 gallons. That's just it's bonkers. You can go to Amazon. You can get it for about $20. Again, don't buy one of them. Buy 3 of them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You just need to.
Well, I
have
always
more.
think about too with the Sawyer Mini. It's like, yeah, I break the rules and I store water in some of my like fruit jars and stuff like fruit jars, containers, and it's like those could be a little iffy if you don't change them out. Say it's 5 years old.
Yeah,
that Sawyer Mini, I guarantee you don't have 100,000 gallons in your house.
Exactly.
So it's like you just use all your water through that and just be super safe about it.
Exactly.
And that one comes with the little squeeze thing.
Yeah,
which
they
makes
got
it
the
so much-
squeeze. I like the micro squeeze. It's pretty nice. It helps.
Micro squeeze.
Micro squeeze.
Yeah, that's great.
So,
one.
anyways, that's my next one, and for $20, just get a few and give them out as gifts.
Yeah,
You know
I
what I mean?
agree. I agree. So my next one goes along with the old advertisement.
Beautiful.
So Surfshark,
Yes.
this year during coronavirus, and especially during this time of year, there's always a huge there's been a 5-fold increase at least in cyber attacks during COVID, but during the holidays is when people lose all their identities.
Who am I?
Who am I? But unlike coronavirus, there's a solution to this problem of cyber attacks. You get Surfshark VPN. It can protect you and all of your devices from online threats. Go Grayman Online and shield your information from websites, and dirty sites, and other sites and online services. No longer worry about malware, phishing, or obnoxious and often unsafe ads or emails. They also can email you to the email that lost its password.
Yeah.
So they have Surfshark Alert and Surfshark Search now. This is $1 extra, but it's super sweet. You get immediate alerts if your email appears to be leaked in databases, which happens all the time. And then you can search privately and efficiently with no ads or logs, get unbiased and organic results within milliseconds. Also, not only does it protect you, but Surfshark enables you to stream content in countries that you don't live in. So you can just make your IP in the UK and watch UK's Netflix library. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, can't beat that.
The best thing about all this, in my opinion, is the fact that you are covered on all of your devices, computer, Android device, tablets, all under the same subscription. You don't have a limit. No matter what operating system, Surfshark will work. And you get unlimited access, 24/7 support, and then your S's get all blurred together, and it's risk-free.
Yeah.
That's the best thing. Use it during the holiday and see how much and how easy it is.
Yeah.
And I'm telling you, you will love it.
Peace
you
of
can
mind,
get
man.
even better discount from us if you use our code Casual Preppers on their website, surfshark.deals/Casual Preppers. When you go onto their website, it'll just bring up and it already gives you a discount that they have. But there's a little part you put in Casual Preppers and you will get 84% off. That's $60 for 28 full months of protection.
That's crazy.
$2 a month, $2.13 a month. Don't be dummy. Go get it. And that's basically one of my highly recommended Christmas items. Is like, if you go buy that cover, that's a gift that keeps on giving it for 28 months.
Yeah, it's pretty amazing. Enough, like we said, Cam actually went out and purchased it himself. They gave us a free account.
Yeah.
And then Cam's like, I need it.
Yeah, we talked about like different ones over like several podcasts, and I never really pulled the trigger. And when I used Surfshark, I was like, yeah, I'm sold.
This is
it's so easy. It works on everything. It's clean. Yeah. So anyway, go get it.
If you support them, they support us. So it's just it's a big, it helps us out.
Right.
It helps us to continue to do what we're doing. So we would certainly appreciate that.
Yeah, you should. I highly recommend them.
Yes. So the ones I have some books now that I'd like to recommend. I didn't bring the books in because I don't have them all as hard copies. We're going to start right now. So the first one is if you're really trying to get somebody into prepping, I think books and movies and games are a great way to sort of start to get somebody think about this type of stuff. And the big one that everybody always talks about is obviously 1 Second After.
Right.
So this is a great thing to start with. You can get the paperback for like $5 on Amazon right now, so that's a really great deal. And if you don't know what it is, obviously there's an EMP that's detonated over the United States, and this guy's got to kind of figure that out living in his town. And
it just opens your eyes
it does.
Like to what things you could face.
What it could be.
What you could have faced.
What I could have faced. I'm actually right now I'm reading the second in the series, which is not even close to as good as this one.
I remember,
1 year after. But anyways, it's a great one to kind of get anybody into prepping, and it's sort of like not necessarily saying, hey, you should be a prepper. It's just, hey, read this book. It's really good. You know what I mean? So it gets you thinking about it. The next one is a book that I actually listened to, but I thought it was fantastic, and it's called Raven Rock. Basically, it's about the government's secret plans to survive these types of catastrophic attacks on the United States and what they're going to do in those situations. It talks about all their bunkers. It talks about the plans.
Like taking our ideas.
Exactly, yeah. All this kind of stuff. And if you're interested in civil defense, if you're interested in bunkers, if you're interested in... So we actually had 2 Casual Prepper episodes that sort of inspired from this book, because I was listening to it at the time, and that was the civil defense episode and the continuity of government. So it talks about all that kind of stuff. So if you're interested, it's really cool. You can find the paperback for $12, or you can get the audiobook, for whatever that is, $20 these days. So It's great. The next one is Survival Theory, and this is written by our friend Jonathan Hollerman. It's one of the best overall books on surviving an SHTF event that I've ever read. You can find that for $15 on Amazon, and it's great because he's kind of a small author. It's really good to go support those types of guys, so go check that out.
Do it.
The next one I have, and the last one I have, is called Alas, Babylon, and this is the kind of a classic nuclear survival novel. It was written, I think, at the end of the 1950s, so it's really cool. It's people in Florida that have survived a nuclear attack and kind of what happens. It's really fun, so check it out. It's like $13 on Amazon. So there's a few books if you're looking for a book for a present and you want it to be kind of prepper related.
I like it.
Go get it.
Cool.
Mm-hmm.
The next item I have is kind of a EDC / self-defense / badass.
Oh, cool.
Tool.
I like it.
So in the beginning of time, when Kobe and I started doing the podcast and stuff, you got one of these
first
from
box we
Battle
ever got.
Box. Was it the very first one?
Yeah, it came in the zombie box. It was box.
How many times
9.
did we use it when we went out? Like
100
with like
100,000 times, probably at least.
So, but yeah, this is the SOG Tomahawk.
Yes.
So this thing, super useful. Like, it's lightweight. It has a nice carrying case that you can just strap to your belt, and it's about $50 or so. But I love this thing. Like,
it's great.
It's super freaking cool.
Does that one have the striker in the handle?
I don't think so. I think yours is a little different.
Oh, okay.
Than this
yeah,
one.
Mine actually has. I think
they have like so many different
has a ferro
types of
rod.
them. They have like the tactical tomahawk. They have just a regular tomahawk. I think this one's the just the regular tomahawk.
I see. Yeah. Makes
So it's
sense.
probably a little less than that. But seriously, like, I love them because you always feel like I'm gonna take on a bear.
Yeah.
Like,
Got the
it
tomahawk.
gives you just a little more than just your EDC knife if you're gonna go out. And
Yeah.
we've chopped down some little trees and stuff with it. And
It's great for making kindling and all that kind of
doing
stuff.
axe throwing. We
Yeah.
did that
Oh, yeah.
all night one.
We did. Yeah. We threw an axe for like hours.
So I think it's a
Tomahawk.
sweet gift. Like, and I think my brother-in-law actually gave my brother one before we even started the podcast. So I know that they're like they're pretty exciting
Yeah.
gifts to give, and they're totally worth it. SOG makes some amazing stuff.
They make
so.
great stuff and for great prices. That's the nice thing about
Yeah,
it.
you're not paying a fortune for
Yeah.
brand name hatchet. So,
Yep.
Anyways, go check it out.
The
The Tactical
Tomahawk.
Tomahawk.
All right. This next one's not as sexy as some of the others, but it's been super useful for me, and that is the Going Gear Micro Driver and Bit Set. I have used this
use it
thing
a lot.
so many damn times, it's
Use
not
it
even
all the
funny.
time.
The cool thing is it's super cheap. You can get this actually at battlebox.com for $15.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and I didn't check Amazon because I knew that BattleBox had it and I knew it was a good price there. But for $15, this thing I have used, especially if you've got somebody in your life that is a knife lover that has tons of EDC knives and stuff like that, because these are perfect for fixing those suckers, like those little.
I've used it on the gun lights and everything, like those little mounted lasers and stuff.
Yep,
So it's like perfect size for all that.
I
stuff.
used this to put a red dot on my AR the other day, actually. But for fixing pocket clips and for fixing little things like that, it's a great little set.
It is.
It's super compact. You can just throw
I think
it in
I've
your
used
truck.
it most with computer stuff.
Computer stuff. Yeah, it's
Like,
perfect. Yeah.
Electronics.
Yeah, but it's just something that sometimes you don't think about, and you're always needing these little bits. And for $15,
little
dude,
bits of stuff.
just a little bit, just a little bit.
You need little bits a little bit.
Yeah. So the Going Gear Micro Driver and
I didn't
Bit
realize
set.
it was Going Gear that made that.
Yep, Going Gear.
Cool.
$15, man. Whew, great
Yeah,
stocking stuffer.
That is a really good
Great
one.
stocking
I like
stuffer.
that one. The next item I just used this weekend, I've used it a ton of times camping, is the Wicked Tough hand or bone saw.
Oh yeah.
So this little sucker's, it's super light and it's sharper than sharp. Like I've cut PVC with it. I cut a Christmas tree down this last
Nice.
weekend. I've used it to like cut rope and everything. Like it is like the
you not
ultimate
have it here
saw
with you?
blade. No, I
dang it.
have a picture of it though.
Oh, okay.
Not as good.
No.
It's in my truck, and we had something else. come
Oh,
up,
yeah, we
so
forgot.
I had to abandon
worries.
it. But yeah, it So this little, it's like a aluminum. I'm trying to think of what. It's almost like a handsaw.
Yeah.
I mean, it really is. It's rugged. It has cast aluminum handle construction, carbon steel blade. It's lifetime warranty on the handle.
Oh,
The
nice.
blade itself, you can
Yeah.
change out. Fail-safe blade lock design. That's what I like the most.
So it's one of those that flip open, right?
Yeah, and then the
locks. Yeah.
little, it has a spring like Allen wrench thing, so it pops out.
Oh, yeah,
So you
that's
can't
cool.
you
Yeah.
can't bend it. You have to unlock it. And it's super comfortable. That's the thing, is like when you're sawing with not a regular saw,
Yeah.
your hand can get tired. It has like a really good shape to it. Like the ergonomics are great on
Mm-hmm.
it. But I use it all the time. I take it with me camping because it fits perfectly. Like just it kind of tucks away on your belt.
Is it the one that has like a little nylon sheath or
Yep.
something for it? Okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
I think that's the one I have
So
in my
it-
truck, actually.
Yeah, it costs it's $25 for just the blade
Mm-hmm.
and handle, or if you want to get it with that sheath, it's $35. It's super cheap
Oh, it's way cheap for that,
or
man.
inexpensive.
Inexpensive, yeah.
But yeah, I think I have a little picture on here.
So what's
Probably
the name of it again?
It's the Wicked Tough
Uh-huh.
Bone Saw.
Bone
so
saw.
just if you just Google that, you'll find it.
You'll find
There's
it.
a yellow and black one.
Oh, yeah. Yep, perfect. Yeah, that thing's great. I've used
I
it
gave one
before,
to
too.
my father-in-law. I don't know if he's used it, but
Yeah.
anyways, it's it's a great gift. I
sure.
seriously have used it a ton.
Nice. So the next one that I've got, we've talked about this a few times. I'm actually going to have to take it off because I'm wearing it, because I wear it every single day. Hello. And this is the cash belt, the survival belt from Slide Belts.
Yeah, when I'm in my casuals,
the cash
that's
belt,
what
actually.
Yeah,
This is the Slide Belt survival belt.
I use it all the time. I've made people jealous with that belt.
Have ya?
Like
Yeah.
when I show them, they're like, "What?"
It is so cool. So basically, it just looks like a regular belt, as you can see. It's super solid construction though. Like this belt is absolutely like super tough. Like it's not going to wear out on you
Right.
or anything like that. The buckle is super nice, but the buckle is basically a self-contained survival kit almost.
It
you know
is.
what I mean?
It is.
So
It's got it all
as you
in
can
there.
see on this sucker, right here, there's a bottle opener, which is kind of cool right there on the edge. So if you need to open a bottle, you just whip out your belt, make that thing happen.
Right,
But
right.
as you open up this bottle opener, as you can see, there's a knife. So basically, you've got a knife on
Little
you
stubby knife.
all the time, right? Which is
Well,
so
that'll
freaking
go
cool.
through security too, because I think because of the
I don't know. I haven't tried that because I'm a little afraid to lose my belt.
Me too.
So I haven't tried it.
I
But
think from what I read, it can.
It
but
can.
I wouldn't
I
trust it.
don't know if I trust that or not. But you've always got a knife on you, even if you forget your EDC.
Yep.
You've got that sucker, which is so freaking cool.
It's probably the most common thing I have on me.
Yeah.
Because I wear all the time.
And then the other thing it has, oh crap.
And with that much use, the buckle hasn't like gotten loose or anything.
No, it hasn't. There's also a flashlight in here.
It's so hard to get out.
It's so hard to
you
get
have to
it.
use an EDC knife to
So
get it out.
that's the hard part about this. I was gonna actually get this out first, and I forgot. Sometimes you have
I
to.
just replaced the battery in mine.
Oh, you did?
Because half the time it's on.
Oh yeah. Anyways, I can't
Like
get
a
it out
light
right
show
now. It's a
down by
pain
my
in the
crotch.
butt. See if you can get it out while I talk here. But so there's basically a little flashlight that pulls out of this slot. So it's in there really good so that it doesn't come out while you're just walking around and doing your thing. But as you can see, I don't know if you can see this, but there's a little flashlight. It's not super bright, but it's a flashlight.
I've used it a couple
Yeah,
times.
and then the other end of the flashlight is actually a ferro rod.
Yeah.
So you have light, you have a knife, and you have a ferro rod, something to start a fire. Absolutely insane.
Yeah.
And then the actual belt itself is like crazy strong. So you can use it to pull.
It's warm.
Yeah, it's
Been
been
by
on
your crotch.
By my crotch. The thing about this belt is it's pricey. It's not cheap. It's
not.
$150 for this sucker. But it's something that I wear it every single day.
I wear it all the time.
All the freaking time. So
And the thing is, the buckle you can get different colors
Yeah.
of the belt and not
Yep.
pay so much and just have one buckle.
and just have one buckle and switch them out. So
The thing I've noticed between different survival belts on this is like it has notches through the entire length of the belt.
Yeah.
Not many do, and
No.
I found that out the hard way. But like I always like will cinch down my kids on swings and
Yeah.
like, and you can carry wood and whatever. Like
Yeah.
you can use it as a tourniquet.
it is freaking
Yeah.
tough. The
It is
buckle
one of
tough.
my favorite things.
So anyways, check out the survival belt from Slide Belts, and you can find it on
Is
their
it
website.
still 150 or 159?
Yeah, it's about 150. Yep.
It's a great belt though.
It's great. Yeah,
It
it's
really
awesome.
is. The next item, so I think you guys know I'm kind of obsessed with flashlights. It's like I'm obsessed with love light.
Yep.
So and I've talked about this one several times too, and for some reason my kids took it out of my bag, so don't have kids. But it's the Olight Striker M1x. It's not the brightest like light. It's only like 1,000 lumen, but the reason it's called a striker is because it's like a self-defense tool too. So it's heavy and it has a really jagged like around the light jagged edge, so you can like pound with it. I have beat this thing to crap, and it works every time.
Yeah.
And it has different settings on it, and it uses two CR123A or one the 18650 lithium. So you can like, I like the fact that you can use two of those
Couple
little
of
ones that go in, like all lights take those CR123A. And then a lot of headlamps use the 18,
Oh, cool.
the 18650 lithium ion battery. But you can use two. It's the right length to fit two in there really well. But yeah, so it's portable. It's an aggressive flashlight, aluminum, aircraft grade aluminum, 5 bright levels, up to 1,000 max lumen. And then it's, the Cree light is always super bright. And then it has on the side feature, it'll glow red too for night vision and stuff like that.
Nice.
So anyways, one of my favorite lights.
How much is that one?
So that one's 65 to
65.
75, depending on where you look.
Nice.
But it's worth it. Like I've had it for like 3.5 years. I take it camping all the time.
Yeah.
I've pounded stuff with it, killed people with it. No, I haven't
Couple.
killed people. But yeah.
Olight, you can't lose. You can't. go
All
wrong.
their stuff's great.
Yeah,
The
good stuff.
other little light that I included in this was the Immolant LD70. I can't remember where we got this.
I think that might have actually been from
Going Gear?
Going Gear EDC Club.
Yeah, I think it was too.
Yeah.
They've had some really good stuff, so you should
They
check
have.
them out.
Yeah.
But this thing is the brightest flashlight. So the Immolant makes lights up to like 25,000 lumen. This thing will burn your hand off.
Yeah.
Like
it gets hot.
It is seriously like, so the other thing I like, it's got a little LED window. It tells you how many lumens you're using. So you go to 20 to 200 to 900
Oh my
to
gosh.
2,000. And then if you go to 4,000,
Holy crap.
it is the brightest light like for the size. I've never seen the
That
light
is bonkers.
give off that much freaking light.
Man, I
the only
can't even
thing
see
is
now.
it's hard to turn it off.
Now you can't get it off.
And it gets so hot. Like, I can't get it off.
I wonder is it just a double tap?
No. That's the only thing. It's got a really weird, like a finicky You know, one of those buttons that has
Yeah.
like 17 different settings.
Interesting.
I can't get it off.
Let me see.
Oh, there it went.
Oh, there you go.
So yeah, check them out. If you want a really bright light, get that one. If you want an aggressive like tool light,
How much is the Immolent? Do you know?
Oh, I did have it. It was it's not very much. It's like $40.
Oh, that's it?
Yeah.
Wow, that's a good deal, man. Yeah, I don't know about that brand. I don't know Immolent very well, but
They have a lot of lights.
do they? Nice.
I don't know how durable they are. I haven't really put it to the test, but impressive,
cool.
like in terms of
Brightness.
how freaking bright it is. And yeah, there it is. It's $60 on
$60.
Amazon.
That's not bad.
But I've seen it. I'm pretty sure I saw it for $50 because I was looking at getting another one.
Nice.
Anyways, really cool light, the Immolent LD70.
Cool. My next one is a brand we've talked about quite a bit, and that is More Knife. And
Oh yeah,
the reason I say More Knife is because a lot of times you're looking
want
for
more knife.
You want more knife, not less than knife. But a lot of times you're looking for a gift that might be for a prepper or somebody who likes this type of stuff, and you can't spend $50 or you can't spend $100, and you want something that's good quality, but you can get for an inexpensive price. And
Yeah.
More Knife is exactly what you need there. If somebody loves bushcraft,
they're like
or-
the gold standard of
They are.
affordable,
Yeah.
useful knife.
I don't know how they do it. I don't know
I
how
don't
they do it
either.
for the price. You can literally get a More Knife on Amazon for under $10.
Wow. Yeah.
So that it's
you
crazy.
can't beat the blade.
You can't, man.
Like-
They are so durable, and I probably have 5 or 6
I
More
do
Knives.
too.
Probably 5 or 6. This one is my favorite. This is the More Knife Spark. This is the one that I like the best.
That one has
probably.
a striker in it, huh?
Yeah. So this one actually has a striker that pulls out of the handle.
Yeah. Mine's all
it's-
beat up because I've used it so much.
Yeah. So you can see, great striker on it. It strikes nice strike.
It's a super nice
Yeah,
strike.
and the blade's getting beat up because I've used it so much. But
How much does a striker cost?
this one is about $30.
Yeah, because it has that big fair.
Yeah, it has the nice ferro rod in it.
But I've used that rod a ton of times, and it's never really been. You know how they like get all
Yeah.
jagged and bumpy? It's a solid freaking rod.
Your GoPro's making noise.
Died.
But anyways, this is such a great gift for somebody who's looking to fill out their bug out bag or their car kit or something like that. I don't know how you go wrong with a More
No,
Knife.
I agree. That's a great gift.
My mother-in-law came to me, I think it was last year. She's like, I want to get everybody something that's sort of prepper related, but it's pretty
That's
cheap.
true. That's a perfect
And
gift
so,
item.
and
for
she got
multiple people.
She got everybody a More Knife.
She's
Thanks, Mom. So get a More Knife.
Yeah,
It's great.
that new one that I got. I think it was in a battle box that has the cork handle.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
it just
cool.
floats. It's
Yeah,
so
it's cool.
cool.
It's perfect. Yeah, I think that one is like a fillet knife or something.
It is, yeah.
right? Yeah.
Pretty cool. Pretty cool.
More Knife is great.
So, let's say you want to get full hardcore into prepping, or somebody wants to just get a pre-built kit. I highly recommend Gatapack.
Gatapack, yeah, for sure.
Like, so we went through one of these in a video because there's a ton of those like pre-built kits. Even
There's
when we
so
went to PrepperCon, they had those, but they're just like cheap.
Yeah.
Garbage
stuff.
like Band-Aids that won't even stick. Like
Yeah.
it's just trash.
Yeah.
And Gatapack, they like individually go through their packs. Like all their gear was like name brand stuff. Like I don't even know how they can get it all in there.
Yeah.
Yes, they are a little bit more pricey, but you're getting way better quality stuff.
Yeah, for people that just don't have the time and they just want to get something that maybe is a great, bug out bag or an emergency, a 72-hour kit that they want to throw in their truck, and you don't want to take the time, Gatapack is a great way to do it.
Yeah, it totally is. I had the prices here. But yeah, you get a good backpack with it. You get like all the stuff that you would forget. Like it's so well put together.
Yeah, so we got a Gatapack a ways back, and I actually have converted it into my get home bag. So it's in my truck all the time, and I've been adding a few things to it. Like, you're never going to get a pack that has everything you need. It's just not going to
No,
happen.
you're not.
But this one comes with a wide range of
There
great
we go,
stuff. And that's why I was like, I'm going to use this as my get home bag, and I've just started adding a few things to it.
So they have the Gata Go pack and the Gata Go. Then you can just get quick pack contents. Like you can just have without the backpack. They have all hand selected gear, but you're looking at about $285 to $315 based on your setup. But to get a pack that's ready to go that has a ton of stuff that you wouldn't even think of. I would totally go for a Gatapack for a pre-built kit.
Yeah, for sure. Go check them. What's the website?
Gatapack.com. Gatapack.
Nice.
Gatapack.
Gatapack. So my next thing is an emergency radio, and I don't know what it is. If it's electronic, I'm super happy to get it. Like seriously, like one of the boxes. What was the box that maybe it was actually this one that Battle Box sent out that had all the cool electronics in it.
EMP box.
It was the EMP box, and I don't know if
Excellent.
did this come
I swear
with that?
that came with
this
that.
might have actually come with it, but an emergency radio is
Because I think it had the ham radio.
It might
It
have.
had all the different Faraday bags.
Yep,
and
it
stuff.
did. And I took this out of my Faraday bag because I have this in a Faraday bag at the house.
Good idea.
But an emergency radio, every prepper has got to have one. And sometimes you don't want to spring to buy one because, you can, like this one right here is like $40. It's not that expensive, but it's super nice.
Feature and it
Yeah.
has everything in it.
So this is the Kato Ka 500. So this is a 5-way powered radio. So it's got crank, it's got wind up, it's got solar, it's got battery.
It has a rechargeable battery in it.
Yeah,
Or you can put your own in it.
exactly.
I think it'll do both, won't it? You can keep the chargeable. Yeah, the rechargeable
Yes.
sticks inside, and the regular batteries can go on top of
I
that.
think
so.
so,
You have
yep.
power.
Yeah. It has so many, like this thing has so many features. It's got obviously the NOAA weather alert radio.
Yeah.
It's got a flashlight on it. It's got a reading lamp. So it's got like another little light on it. It's got a cell phone. You can charge your cell phones.
Yeah. So you can crank charge your cell phone, huh?
Yeah. There's so many different things for $40.
That red one, I have one. It's in my
Mm-hmm.
camper, and the thing that's nice is I never even have to think about, do I have that charged? Or like I have
Doesn't
power
matter.
no matter what.
No matter what.
So-
Yeah. If you're going to get one, you might as well get one that has, crank, solar, and battery. It doesn't
Totally
make
agree.
any sense not to. So I really liked this one. There's a million brands. There's a million different types, but I know I've used this one quite a bit. This is the Kato Voyager KA 500.
Yeah.
And it's around $40 on Amazon. So I think it's a great gift.
It's a great.
If I got this,
I
I'd
agree.
be stoked.
I would be too.
Seriously, I'd be super stoked.
So the next item that I have, I actually am wearing.
Oh, hello.
So obviously they are one of our sponsors, but Off the Grid Supply, or surplus. Sorry,
Mhm.
Off the Grid Surplus. The Thunderbolt shirt
Yes.
is amazing. It fits well. It breathes really well. It's super thick. Has like tons of little hidey pockets.
Yeah.
Like it is an impressive freaking tactical shirt. And there's so many companies that make crap and like they don't make it the quality that they do.
Mm-hmm.
Like I highly recommend if you want to get your loved one looking freaking slick
Yeah.
and be tactical, this is the only way to go.
Yeah, and they have some new flannel that I'm
Yeah,
really
I
hoping we
really
get
do
our
too.
hands on.
I want a jacket too.
Yeah, they have so many. Cool,
I've come really close to purchasing this stuff on my own. I haven't yet because I was like, well, I'll wait till after Christmas.
yeah, I've got their pants too. The
Yeah,
pants
yeah.
are
Their pants are awesome.
Great.
Because
Yes.
it's hard to find like that stuff, like you said, that doesn't. This is like balloon, like made out of tint.
Yeah, and
looks-
again, obviously they are a sponsor, and we
Yeah.
might be biased, but again, if you purchase from them, you're helping us.
Yeah,
So,
I have 511 stuff, and I have other tactical, but this stuff just fits well, and I wear it to like go to dinner.
Yeah, it looks
like,
good.
because it doesn't look
Yeah,
all
it's
ridiculous.
tactical, but it's gray man tactical.
So it's made, it's poly cotton stretch fabric, front and rear ventilation, which I really like.
Yeah.
And then it has 5-pocket configuration. Like you have a zip pocket in the front, you have side pockets, you have a back like hidey pocket, and it's just a multifunctional shirt that looks nice. So
Yeah.
they
Go to
have
their
a lot
website.
of good stuff. Go check them out.
Use our code if
Yeah.
you're gonna go check them out.
Use code Casual Preppers.
That's right. All right. I think this might be my last item, right?
Is it?
Well, not necessarily, but it sort of is. So this is such another electronic device that I think is freaking awesome. This is the Survival Frog Quad Pro solar power bank with wireless charging. This thing is so cool. Like when we actually got this in a battle box too. When I first saw this, I'm like, oh, that might be kind of cool. Then when I got my hands on it, I'm like, this thing is one of my favorite gear items that I own. It is so cool. So basically, it's a little power bank
Where's
charger.
that key go to?
Yeah, I can't tell you. It's a secret. But first off, it's in this leather case, which is super nice
It looks-
leather case,
yeah.
right? And
Like
it's-
something that had in your console, it's
Yeah.
all like fancy looking.
Yeah.
Looks like Volkswagen.
you open it up, and it's got the solar panels, right? How cool is that? So the solar panels are.
I forget it has those.
Yeah. So you charge it directly from the sun, right? Or you can plug it in. to an outlet, obviously, with a USB cord. It's got a 6,500 milliamp battery. So basically, on a full charge, you can charge a cell phone about 3 times with this, which is freaking awesome.
I run a fan off from it when camping.
Oh,
a
really?
teeny fan. I just would plug it in and it would run most of the night.
It also does multi-charging. So you have 2 USB output jacks plus the wireless charging, which I'm going to show you in a minute, which is freaking awesome.
Yeah, that is awesome.
So it's super cool. Like I said, a high-quality leather case, has a 3-year warranty.
That's really?
Yeah, it's water resistant, has a built-in flashlight here on the back, which is cool. And another cool thing is that it's actually got magnets, which is really cool.
That's something that would cost the price of a whole battle box.
Yeah,
like,
I don't
how did
even
they
know
get
how
multiple
did they do
things
it?
in
I
there?
have no idea. So it's got, I don't know, look at this.
I didn't know it was magnet.
It's magnetic.
Magnet.
A magnet. So it'll, and look how cool it is, dude. And
I
so
had
if
no
you're-
idea
if
it
you're,
was.
If you're doing
and it
a
has the light on the back.
Yeah, it has the light on the
So you
back.
could just-
I don't know how the light works. I
hold it
haven't
down.
used it a whole lot. Do you hold it down here?
Hold that down. Boom.
Boom.
And then
right there.
you just magnetically clip it. So I didn't know if it's a freaking magnetic
And then
pad.
it has these buckles to keep it closed, but it also has these carabiners on it as well, which is really cool, obviously. So, but one of my favorite things is the thing does wireless charging.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Like watch this. And now we're charging.
That's so sweet.
Dude, it is so freaking awesome.
You're freeing up 2 other ports.
Exactly.
And
you can charge from the side ports, and then you can wireless charge
yeah, that thing
as well.
is a great gift.
Dude,
How much is it price?
You go to Battle Box, you can get it for $65.
Are you kidding me? I
But
should buy another
let me
one.
tell you something. You can go to Amazon and get it for $50 right now.
Holy crap.
$50.
And most battery packs at that size are going to cost you at least.
Yeah.
And that has all those features?
It has, like, seriously, it's one of my favorite
Wow, I didn't
pieces
know that.
of gear
I didn't know I had the
that I own.
magnetic backing. Gosh
Yeah.
dang.
I actually have it usually just like on the back of my side table by my bed, you know, and it just and it's metal, and I just keep it right there. But anyways, probably one of my favorite items I've ever gotten in Battle Box,
put in there.
and for like $50 on Amazon, holy moly, you can't
that's a
beat
steal.
it. You can't beat it. So go check it out. That is the Survival Frog Quad Pro Solar Power Bank with wireless charging.
I like it. It's
Yeah,
a long
very
name.
cool. It is. I know.
The next item I have on here is pretty fancy. It's expensive, but they have a lot of other things that aren't so expensive. Silent Pocket.
Yes.
So we've talked about these guys a bunch. All the stuff that you carry around, you know, your cards, your phone, all that's susceptible to RFID. Like little people have stuff sitting at the gas pump that can steal your information now. So this bag is the Faraday. What am I caught on here? Is
nice.
the waterproof dry bag backpack. So it's 420 denier waterproof nylon with welding construction. Has Duraflex buckles and AquaGuard zipper. It's like super discreet and like gray man type of
Yeah, it's cool.
look. And then the most amazing thing is the inside, their patented Faraday technology. So you just drop all your devices in there. I did a video where I just put my phone down in there and it cut off all the signal. And so, like we've said in the advertisements for Silent Pocket, is even though you put your stuff in silent mode, you go on the airplane or whatever, that stuff is still susceptible to scammers.
Yeah.
And so, this thing is amazing. This is a huge dry bag. And then, so it's waterproof, it's EMP proof, it looks discreet and gray man, and like if you want to get cool stuff, you go to Silent Pocket. The EMP thing's kind of taken off. Have you noticed? People have been real paranoid about it.
This is actually where I keep my
It's in that,
radio is in there. I'm like, I don't want to make sure I have an emergency radio.
I have an old tablet that has some of the PDFs and stuff, books and like skill guides and stuff like that. And then I have an old cell phone in there, just stuff that I don't always have on me, but I know it's in a Faraday bag that's going to be protected. I think I have a ham radio, but I don't have a license for it. So,
yeah.
Anyways, go to Silent Pocket.
And then also my wallet is a Silent Pocket wallet, RFID protection wallet as well. So
this bag I think runs $250, but they have duffel bags, they have laptop sleeves, they have just regular backpacks, and even better is you can go use our code and get 10% off any of this stuff.
Beautiful.
So seriously,
Love
go
it.
check out Silent Pocket. They have great gift items for those paranoid EMPers.
They do. The other two that I want to do, I'm going to kind of do them together. One is Battle Box, obviously. And if you're listening to us right now, you've seen how many of these items have come from Battle Box over the years. It is a fantastic gift. I mean, if somebody gave me Battle Box for Christmas, I would love them for the rest of my life.
Yeah.
I would be so excited. You know, you can start at $30 a month. And that is the basic box. And I'm looking at this month, the basic box actually comes with a knife this month. How crazy is that?
The basic does?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, so you can get the basic, advanced, pro, and pro plus. Use our code. Again, this is supporting them. You're getting great gear. You're supporting us. This is how we continue to do what we're doing. But Battle Box is fantastic. If you're looking for survival gear, EDC gear, all that kind of stuff, you can't beat Battle Box. There's just no way. The other one is Tacpak. They've been with us almost from the very beginning as a sponsor. I mean, a long time, like 4 years almost, I think. And if you're somebody who has an AR, or you love guns, or if you love EDC gear, Tacpak, I don't know how they're doing it. They're
they're
stealing.
the magicians.
They're
of
stealing stuff.
Subscription boxes.
Yeah, so try to take advantage of it before they go to prison, because I guarantee you they're stealing stuff. I don't know how they're doing it.
I don't either.
I don't get it.
They've got to be losing a ton of money.
Yeah, go to Tacpak, use our code Casual Preppers, and you're gonna support us. You're gonna support them. You're gonna get some great gear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The last thing I had on here that we've just recently picked up and I've been reading through is the Prepper's Medical Handbook. And this is by William W. Forgy. So he's an MD. He has a lot of experience and background in survival medicine. And so I like to look at wilderness medicine. It's a textbook, but it's massive and it's over the top and it's beyond like skilled training, like even like, I mean, it's so hyper focused that it's just like, holy crap. This one is way more applicable to the everyday prepper. Like, because it has basics to survival out in the wilderness, and when you go off the grid, and when you come back, you know, on the grid, it's just super applicable to all around medical training. So, anyways, go to preppersmedicalhandbook.com and get you a copy.
Yeah,
it is totally worth it.
It's great stuff. Guys, I wanted to say that today's podcast is also brought to you by Tacpak. I just talked about them, but, you know, they're a sponsor, so let's read this. The only monthly tactical subscription box with useful, professional-grade stuff inside. Use our code Casual Preppers. Again, you're going to get a free separate bag sent of EDC gear along with your first month's Tacpak. How do you beat that? So head to tacpak.com, use our code Casual Preppers.
Get it.
It's time for the quick and dirty medical tip.
So I just posted a video today. You can find it on Instagram. It's the suturing, like for beginners or basics. It can be overwhelming to get into suturing. It's really comes down to like a lot of practice. So like just some quick things that I would say about when you start practicing how to suture. Number one is get a good kit that has the different types of lacerations, like the rubber. It's like a silicone pad. There's a whole bunch of different manufacturers of those, but I'm telling you, they are way worth it because that's the only way you can simulate like tissue and suturing and figure out how to hold. Because everybody has like a different grip on their. Naturally, you want to grab scissors with like your index finger and your thumb, but you want to run your ring finger through the bottom loop and then your thumb, and you kind of just hold it so that you can use your index finger to press on the tip of the needle driver.
I didn't know that. The video you did this morning is
it's pretty quick.
It's like,
oh,
geez.
That's the only way you can kind of control and guide that needle through the tissue because, you know, it has the natural like loop on it. The other thing is, obviously, you get a good tool set. Primarily, the things you need the most is you need a needle driver because I've tried to suture or like guide a needle through with a multi-tool. It's nearly impossible.
Is it?
The needle spins around. So you want either at least a hemostat, but a needle driver, scissors, and the forceps. Like the Adson ones are the ones that have the little teeth on them. They grab the needle really well so you can pull it through. So get a kit that has a pad and then get those 3 items at least. And then as for suture, I've talked about this before. You can buy packets of suture. I would recommend you get Ethalon or Proline suture, and it says on there like the size and the type. There's tons of different types of suture. For me and for an EDC bag or a med kit, I would just get the 4.0 Proline or Ethalon suture that's reverse cutting. Simple as that.
Okay.
And then I think the last thing I said on there is when you're suturing and practicing, if you have a tendency to just let go of the needle and grab it again with your needle driver, it just bends the tip. And then like the next couple of sutures are like, I can't force it through. So that's why you want to have those Adson forceps, because they're made to kind of lock around and you can grab down further on the suture needle and pull it through.
Pull through.
Those are just some basic things when you get started. Check out the video if you can. And then, just check us out on... We're pushing out a lot more videos of some just prepper tips and stuff on TikTok and Instagram.
Yeah, make sure you're following us on TikTok. We've been doing a lot of stuff there. It's just a lot easier to do videos there. So we've been trying to do as much as we can there. So go check us out there. Guys, thanks so much. Hopefully some of this stuff has been good for you for your Christmas gift list. I'm going to try... I don't know if this is going to happen or not. I want to try and get links to all of them into the show description and maybe even into the YouTube link. I'm going to try my best. I don't know if that's going to happen, but I'm going to try. Okay. So thanks so much. Thank you for subscribing and use our code with all of our sponsors. We appreciate it, and stay survived.
Mm-hmm.